Wait for the art.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Right.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? JPEG. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Look like I know what a J.
Borderline magical.
Yippee.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. JPEG, 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 JPEG. I look like I know what a JPEG.
Of over cows, it's bird time. Everybody loves me the most.
Hello, everybody. I'm cautiously optimistic. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone.
Brian.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. JPEG, 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 JPEG. I look like I know what
a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Who let Doug have scissors? No. It's okay, T. This is my cow spot. Because chat has decided that in the year 2026, this is my cow era, and I am a cow. So, yep. Yeah, as you can tell from Doug calling me a cow, and the fact that I gave them a free cow sound redeem. This is my cow era, and I am a cow. Also, Pananda, thank you for 60 fucking months. That's crazy. You've known me for too long. Lone, thank you for 10 months. Colleen!
Clearly that's a capybara.
Clearly. Obviously, I'm a capybara. Colleen! I don't know if you're still here, but hello! Every once in a while, we get a drop in from an OG. 55 months, by the way. Thank you so much. And Poke for 26 months. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I forgot to turn the music back on. Hello. Hi, how's it going? Are you guys ready to do traditional art? You know what I found out? Okay, I know I'm launching, this is the ADHD. I'm launching immediately into a topic, but you know how I've been like, guys, all I want to do is like traditional artwork. I just want to like do stuff with my hands and stuff like that. Apparently, like a lot of people are feeling this way, to the point that people are making what they call analog bags. I didn't know this, but apparently... Hello? Oh. Apparently we hit my new 10 sub goal. I don't know
Jeffrey's
when...
money, nerd.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture
I miss your face. I hope your new job's going good. I love seeing your Pokemon cards when you send them to me.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I think we're gonna have a Pokemon card opening stream this week too. I think I might do it on Friday. Because I have all the stuff I need to finally start working on my Mega Evolutions master set. I finally found an ETB, so I could start organizing all of my shit into a master set. So we gotta open Pokemon cards soon. We gotta do them ASAP because I can't organize the binder until I open the ETB, because I don't have the book until I open the ETB, and it's I'm chomping at the bit, one might say. I've got this little literal like tin. You know what? Let me just go ahead. Why do I even start on the starting screen anymore? 9 times out of 10, I come immediately over here. Whoa, my thing is messed up. When did that happen? Holy shit. Hi everyone, I'm wearing a very boring pink shirt today. No fun furry attire. I'm just pink. I'm getting in the it's nearly Valentine's Day vibe of things. I was also working on Plush post stuff today. Do you guys want to see the new Plush post stuff? Pink is boring. No, I mean, it's just boring because it's not like pink is bad. I'm wearing it. It's just because there's no fun print on it. You know what I'm saying? It's a cute shirt. No, I love this. It's like, I don't know how to explain how fucking soft this material is. I buy these, this shirt is specifically from Torrid, which if you guys aren't fat, you wouldn't know, but is a plus size clothing store. It's like the only place I can get fashionable clothes, right? But holy shit, it's so soft. It's so fucking soft. Like, it's just, it's not too, like, it's lightweight, and it's soft and it's stretchy and I love it. I love it very much. I'm gonna zoom the camera in just a little bit for you guys so that we can have slightly easier. But I've got my tin of Mega Evolutions cards ready to go, ready to be organized and put into a master set, you know. We've had a lot of good luck getting hits and not picking up too many repeats. So, you know, I'm ready to get them in there. And we've got our promos at the back. Actually, which one of these you should go at the back? You're a promo, and then there's a Mega Kangaskhan in here that's a promo. Oh, is it the one at the front here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, and this Venusaur is a promo too. Let me get those in the back with the other promos. There we go. Let me not confuse myself, because I'm aggressively collecting the promos. Even though technically, no, I think that both of these boxes only contain Mega Evolutions and then another set. But I've also got this little guy. Well, the light is bright. This little guy to add to my promos for this set too. And we've got the Bob Queen herself, Mega Gardevoir, which is why we're mastering this set. Okay, I moved my light, but I'm not fucking with it. So the light is going back to its original place. I was like, maybe it will give me better lighting. It did not, turns out. That's so much better. There we go. But yeah, Mega Gardevoir. We pulled her, and I'm obsessed with her. But yeah, so I wanna get this fucking thing together, you know? I'm chomping at the bit. Oh, love that Shed Ninja. God, that's such a good card. Also, I've pulled like 3 copies of this Bulbasaur now. I really need the Ivysaur. And I'm a little tired of it not giving me the frickin' Ivysaur.
Before T forgets, she is off to the European Internationals. Any merch or specific mons you want her to look out for if she gets a Pokemon Center ticket?
Ooh, I mean, anything Appleton, obviously. You know, anything Appleton. Any cool, like, stamped, like, if you get multiple copies of any, like, stamped cards and stuff like that, I would love that. I'm like, I haven't seen any new, like, Altaria or Swablu stuff that I needed, or if you see any particularly good Bulbasaurs, you know, but Appleton, obviously, or like any of the Apple family, you know, any of the Apple family would make me happy, because I feel like those are the ones I have the hardest time with. I bumped my fucking camera again. There we go. Okay. I appreciate you, T. Thanks for looking out for me. You're the best. If you see anything Tomokazu, I don't know why you would specifically, but I love her and I need all the stuff from her. So let me show you. Let me get you up to date. We've got a little. I was working on envelopes for the Plush post. I'm writing the PO box on them and stuff. But we also got little Plush post button stickers that are going on the Plush post envelopes. I'm not going to flip this one over because this one is actually like nearly done. I finished stuffing it because it is the base tier going out, which means it only needs 1 print and 1 sticker, which I have. I'm just waiting on my my postcard prints to come in now. But I did get the stickers for the next 4 months in, and the postcards will be as well. I've got all my little. These are other people's orders that I have packed up. But I got prints
If T is
done
lucky
of all the
and
otters.
Tomokazu is signing, 100% will get whatever poster they're doing signed dedicated to you.
I would literally perish instantaneously, T. I would perish instantaneously. Or even if you find, like, a bulk Tomokazu card, and you want to get that signed, I'll pass away. I'd have to reorganize my entire Tomokazu binder because it would have to go on the front in the very middle. No perishing. It would be a good kind of perish. She gets sucked into her own thighs and poofs out of existence. Yeah, literally. That's what happens. So I've got all my little otter prints posted for the January plush post. If you guys haven't heard, I am doing a snail mail club called the Plush Post. Which is, if you don't know what a snail mail club is, because it's something that's kind of new to me, it is literally you're getting mail sent to you, you know, the old-fashioned way, but it's a curated little mailing that I put together once a month, and it comes with, depending on the tier you choose, mini prints from me, between 1 and 4 mini prints. We've got the actual, like, little mailer. This is January's mailer. I do a customized one per month depending on the creature that is, like, the theme. And yeah, Borbs, brought to you by Borbs. If you weren't here for the announcement of Borbs, Borbs are our brand new plushies that are in the store right now. We've got 2 Borbs going out right now. A goose and a pigeon. They are weighted at the bottom. They got beans. Oh my god, Sonic with the 40 stream streak. Let's go. I'm gonna turn off autofocus. Hold on. It's being really bad right now. So we've got 2 Borbs. So this month is sponsored by me. And my friends are planning to make fake sponsorships to put in this spot in the future. So we'll have guest artists highlighted in that little spot in the future. I've got a little letter where I just write about the art that I've done and things that I like and I enjoy and that I hope people enjoy them and stuff. A little doodle and a fun fact about otters and a...
That Borb is the Vorp.
Oh yeah, that Borb is the Warb. And then we've got stickers, little otter stickers this year, which are attached to the little mailers. I have like the way that I'm setting up the mailer, it's supposed to be kind of a like 80s, 90s style toy advertising. It's supposed to feel like kind of a vintage advertising, you know, situation. I took a lot of inspiration from like old Pokemon card ads and stuff like that. Yeah. So we've got lots of little guys on here. Is it wrong for me to rattle my cage when I hear anything involving Decidueye? Absolutely not. I rattle my cage when I hear anything involving Appleton. So I've got a bunch of these pre-prepped, and they also come wrapped in this really extra button paper that I've got. I'm custom printing this as well. You get your cards, and then you already saw the little otter sticker, and then higher tiers will also come with a postcard print, which is what this little art piece is right here. This is the a little like vignette of the postcard print. So this is the art piece that's coming this month. But yeah, so if you'd like to sign up for that, it's all available through my merch shop, skyt.com. But yeah, going back to what I started this saying, oh, and you get to see a little sneak peek of a couple of the other months in here, the stickers. We've got a little owl, and we've got a little cow, wow. And then this is all of the button stickers. Very exciting, very fun. I'm enjoying the heck out of putting it all together. All the cuties, indeed.
Cow.
Sky themed soon. Oh, you mean because it's a cow? Oh, and if you haven't been around for a bit, you haven't seen this, but we've actually been drawing most of these designs on stream, and I'm taking suggestions from you all, my community, on different animals we should have for
Does anyone
themes
here
for the
know
month.
how to traverse the multiverse? No? Just me? Well, okay then.
So we're gonna have a month of these rainbow bees, but I've done a whole bunch of these because I love making them, and then I'm gonna pick my 4 favorites for 1 month. But I've got all the other ones in here, and I've actually got a couple more at the back that are not animals and not for this. Lizard, we'll get there. So we've got our cows. This is actually gonna be February's. I have these. I guess I should technically swap these two, because this was January's. We've got our otters. These are the original pieces, that are going to be available for purchase to members of the Post Club first, and then eventually available for everyone. And then we've got our owls. As I said, as you saw before, there's an owl sticker already ready to go. So we've got our owl pieces, then we've got possums. Look at them, they're so cute. But what if I say I'm not like the otters? You don't have to be like the otters. You just have to enjoy them and their silly antics. So we've got possums in yellow, then we've got foxes in green. You can guess who requested foxes. None other than longtime watcher Fox Den. And then this set is new to you all. These were requested the last time we did a Doodle stream, but the otters just barely won out. 3 weeks ago, I guess technically. The otters just barely won out when we did the poll to decide, but I ended up doing reptiles anyway because there was a lot of love for the reptiles. So I did a little smattering of different reptiles. We've got a little ball python, a leopard gecko, a little tortoise, and a little baby alligator. To try and cover like as many different species as I could within the broad umbrella of reptile. A lot of these have been a lot more like specific to just like, you know, with otters, right? We did river otters and sea otters. And with cows, I did a bunch of different species of cows, but because reptiles was so broad, I ended up doing a whole range of different ones. But I had a lot of fun with these. Doing the texturing was a really interesting, like, challenge, but I loved it. And I'm super stoked with how these came out. Liz would love these. Here, let me zoom this in a little bit so you can see a little better. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take this off. So you can really see the level of detail in the texturing that I did. It's kind of being lost in, like, these white areas, but you can see it. I used a much lighter pen to create the texture in these areas, but I love how it came out on the snake. It's not like hyper realistic, but it definitely sells the feeling, I think, of snakeskin. And then I also really enjoyed doing the texture on our tortoise here. Because of course, like, their shells have these sort of ridges, sort of like, I believe that the scutes of a turtle shell are kind of like the rings in trees, because they, you know, their shells grow with them, so they end up with these, like, ridges as they get bigger and bigger. And so I really enjoyed getting to do, like, the rendering on that and how the edges of it kind of catch the light. It was really fun. And I don't draw a lot of reptiles, so it was a really, like, it was a really nice challenge for me. These are also the first ones where, like, over half of them, like, I literally couldn't put a border on the snake or the tortoise because they fill the entire card in comparison to a lot of the other ones where I'm mainly focused on the faces. But I like how this adds to the whole thing. I love tortoises. They can be super chill. Yeah. I also really enjoyed doing the gator. I wanted to do something really silly because I know Owl specifically really loves alligators. They're like his second favorite animal. So I wanted to make sure that I really did justice to the gator. And I picked one with a little baby gator with a really funny face. And the little teeth, I actually did in the darkest color first, and then I went back in with a white pen to really make them pop, rather than trying to do itty bitty teeny tiny lines. Maybe a weird request, but can we get a shout out to Owl and Liz? Oh, absolutely we can. Absolutely. I love to shout out my friends. Let me actually, Flam, if you're still here, can you do that? I don't know if she's still around. She might have just popped in and then said my wife and left. Or T, if you, it's Graphite the Owl and Lizard Beth art. Or I'll do it in a couple minutes if. Oh, or Tech Husband will do it. Thank you, love. Someone was gonna do it eventually. I appreciate it. So let me zoom back out a little bit now that I don't have to show you. There we go. Shout out to my two friends, my wonderful, wonderful compatriots. Owl has also been organizing a bunch of collabs in the friend group. So, you know, I'm hold on. I'm making my camera very upset right now. Oh, it's trying to abandon ship. I was just trying to move my light and it said, no, I do not want that. There we go. Okay. I do have a stream deck. Yeah, you know. You also got to see all of the creatures on my desk there. We've got our cat page. This was one I felt like people just love cats. Who doesn't love a cat? And I really love this, like, Craunchin cat. He's so fun. And then, of course, the seals, which I think are possibly the most popular one. They're the most hilarious ones I think I've done so far, and I'm obsessed with them. Bottom left reminds me of Derpy. Oh, the bottom left cat here. Yeah. I do use references of actual cats, so, or actual animals in general. So some of them may look familiar because cats are, do tend to get around the images. And then behind these, I just have some other pieces that I've been playing with. I've been really obsessed with, like, trying to draw, like, water on glass. So I'm taking this little 4 set to do some sort of loose, foggy glass, light. I just realized I didn't put white on this one. I'm gonna have to fix that. I forgot to put white in the center of my light there. So that's what this little set is going towards. I also really like this color palette. It's very, like, 80s, teal and pink and purple. And then some more, like I said, some more me playing with the idea of putting water on glass and stuff like that. Just to, some of these are just meant to be ugly and experimental. Also a possum, because I don't know. I've just been drawing this one same, like, silly little possum. It's in my soul right now. And then lastly, we've got this little set, which I kind of want to do some more of these. These are done, they're drawn with a Posca paint marker. And then once the paint marker is dry, I go back in with Sharpies. Sharpie is what the color is done in. But I love the blue, how soft these feel with the blue line art. I really like it. So we might do some more of those today. And then, oh, at the back there, actually, I could show you this. This is the original piece for the Otter postcard that's going out this month with the Plush post. But I'm not going to show the rest of them off. There's like 4 of them. I basically started working on like 4 months in advance for the Plush post. So, well, maybe just a little whoop. Oh, who could that be? So, yeah, maybe we'll do some more of these today. We've got, let me look at what our months are looking at right now. We've got one, I haven't decided when the bees, I think the bees might be December, like they might be the last one to go out because they have like such a, they are rainbows rather than one distinct color. I'm gonna need a tiger card. I was thinking big cats. Yeah, I was thinking big cats. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months done. Okay. So we've got, oh, no, 9 because of these guys. So I have 3 months that we haven't dedicated to specific animals yet. Now, wolves were pretty high up in the requested creatures. And I'm thinking we could potentially, I've been doing a lot of green tones, like greens have a pretty far reach. We could do an additional blue because we have the teal right now, which is between the blue and the green, obviously. But we could do a darker teal because both our blue and our purple trend pretty lightly, and we could also do like a magenta. A magenta would be really nice for big cats, I think. And wolves would be pretty nice in a darker blue palette. So we could definitely bring those 2 things in. I wish I could have seen a Cobra card. And, I may do more of these in the future, Seals, yep, we've got our seals. I think these guys are probably going to be, if we add in blue and a magenta, that would put these guys in November? No, October. That would put these guys in October. I haven't I technically don't have to put these out in a rainbow order, but I feel like it's more satisfying to consume them in rainbow order. So, got the seal of approval. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, so let me think. All right, let's do, since we've got, like I said, wolves were a suggestion from last time that a lot of people really liked. So let's get some critter suggestions today. Going. I'm gonna turn off the webcam for a minute. I'm gonna hang out in the middle of the stream while we get our poll going. So and I'm going to give you guys lots of time to vote on this. So we've got wolves in dark blue. We've got big cats in magenta. Let's see. Like I said, I said we had 3 months unaccounted for. We could also, let's see. What are my warm tones? I think are overtaking currently. We should have. We have one rainbow, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in warm tones. 5 with magenta. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with dark blue. So it could go either way for what color we added in. I kind of think probably add one more cool tone in. I could do a darker green set too, because the greens are also trending a little bit light. Here, let me turn the webcam back on. Like, a lot of this is very much more in the yellow-green. So we could, in between the teal and the lighter green foxes, we could have a dark green in here. Let's see. What are other animals that you guys would like to see? Pull up. Oh, birds! Yeah, I mean, I guess we did only do owls, so we could do other birds. Oh, we did have a suggestion for rodents, too. Yeah, rodents. I will definitely put rodents on here. I think I will put rodents, all right. What would be a good colorway for rodents? I don't know if I would put rodents in green. I kind of associate... Ooh, we could do rodents in browns. Rodents in... browns. Yeah, I think that would be really cute. I mean, it's like a little expected, but you know, like when I think of rodents, I think of like kind of cottagecore vibes. So like warm tone grays and like sepia tone would be my vibe for rodents. Okay, we've got rodents down. I think that would be really cute. I think that would be really, really cute. And then maybe we could do some like very minor pops of green, like in the eyes maybe. Chickens, I do, you know what, Insanity? Chickens do go pretty hard. I think I might do just a birds in general. Since we had owls specifically, I feel like I need to do a more broad, just like birds, and pick some of my favorites. I think birds... dogs, yeah, that's true. We do have just cats. So, you know what? I'll do... Yeah. I wouldn't want dogs to also be in blue, though. So dogs would probably have to be a magenta option. So maybe I'll do birds as an alternate to wolves in dark blue. Birds in dark blue. And then we'll do dogs in some type of sea life. Well, technically we have seals. So technically we do have a sea life option. Technically it's like seals and sea lions. But we do have a sea life option, but I'm not gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do, I'm mostly going for like land animals / mammals currently. But we could in the future, like if I continue to do this for multiple years, I could definitely do sea life based ones in the future. So I'm gonna put dogs in magenta. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this up for 10 minutes. And you guys are gonna pick, we're narrowing it to just one to work on today, basically. So, you got 10 minutes, start your engines, let's go. I guess we could also do, I guess I could do a grayscale one too. Give me my tiger. Snyder's like, I'm all in on big cats today. I'm all in on big cats. Oh, we got, okay. We're spread right now. People are into the rodents too. Okay. But I could definitely do, I put both birds and dogs, like regular dogs. Okay, we've got 4 on wolves and 3 on rodents right now. So it's definitely, if we end up with a tie, what I'll do is I'll just run a shorter poll again. But birds or dogs could also be a grayscale option.
I'm gonna need another sip of that wiener water. I can't get enough.
I want my rat/mouses. Wow, Douglas. I feel like you need to not have any more wiener water. You're kind of obsessed. But yeah, honestly, I like a lot of these guys. And what I am gonna do is, while you guys are voting, I'm gonna write them all down so that when I don't forget any of them, depending on which one wins. Okay, so it looks like, I think birds, I might change birds to the grayscale. And then dogs, I'm gonna leave that one without color. Yeah, we're even split between rodents in brown and wolves in dark blue. And wolves. Blue. Okay. I've got all of them written down now, so if we have to do...
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just
Rhythm
want a
Reaper,
picture of a
thank you so
goddamn
much for
hot dog.
converting from a prime to a tier 1. Welcome. Thank you.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Okay, I'm gonna close this for a minute, but if we have a tie, then what we'll do is we'll re-vote with just the 2 options. Of course, choose rodent. I mean, of course I will choose rodents. Yeah, I mean, you are named Raton. I mean, you know. And we would definitely do, I think for rodents, I mean, for rodents, I think I would definitely do, obviously a rat and a mouse. Maybe I remember when rodents got brought up last time, jerboas were brought up, and that would be fun. We could go really off the walls and do a naked mole rat. Oh, or just a mole in general would be pretty cute. Because they're like a little star nose mole could be really fun. Chinchillas, yeah, they're really cute. That's true. There's a lot of rodent options for sure. Guinea pigs? Oh, that's so true. I love guinea pigs. Oh my gosh. And hamsters. Oh my geez. It's gonna be so hard to pick just 4 rodents. Hedgehogs. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. Hi, Liz. Look, guys, Liz is back. We can go to the reptile page again just for Liz. But yeah, definitely get your all's votes in. And like I said, if we have a tie, we'll just re-vote on the 2 tied options. Yippee! Liz clapping for reptiles. Liz got exactly what she wanted out of this deal. The reptile page. Oh my goodness. Oh. You do win. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, we got a little tortoise over here. He's a little guy. Okay. But But yeah, I'm really happy with how the whole series is coming out right now. I'm really satisfied with how everything's going. Ball pythons are cute. They're literally puppy dogs. They actually just look like puppies. Oh my goodness. You know what else is cute? You. Yeah, that's so true, chat. You are cute. You guys are so cute. Got our foxes. We've got our reptiles. I think it would be really fun in the future to continue to bring these as like little blind like mixed mini prints, you know? Like, I'll have little sets of them available for sale if you just want one animal. But then also do, like, little containers, like little blind bags. Yeah, mini booster packs, little mini print packs. And that's all the animals. We got 32 now. And we're about to do 4 more. Also, good news. I bought myself more Bristol paper. Because I realized, so I picked up some Strathmore Bristol paper, which is meant for like markers and stuff like that, because I realized the like more generic paper that I was using, this stuff that we did the last couple cards on, was just soaking up my markers. I was not able to apply them as smoothly as I did some of the others, and I really noticed it with the possums. I could not blend at all on these, and I realized it was because of the paper. So I picked up some more Bristol paper, which is made more for drawing and for markers and stuff like that. So I should not have that issue anymore, because it will not be, the paper will not be guzzling my marker ink like a greedy little pig. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Oh, rodents are in the lead by 1 point. By 1 vote. It's looking like we might be doing rodents today. Which would be fun. I think I might have to... I'm gonna have to consult, but I do have quite a lot. I have a lot of neutral tones and browns, so I think we should be good. We should be able to do something. I'll probably do something similar to the possums, where I pick up kind of a warm tan for like noses and inner ears and stuff like that. That's trends in a pink direction like this. So we'll see. We'll see. But overall, I'm just tickled. I'm tickled with how these are coming out. Also, fun fact, I didn't use any pen on the reptiles in general. The reptiles are lined with marker. That's what all of this is done in. So there's no pen lines like the other ones, because I didn't have a good like teal toned inking pen. So I ended up just being like, you know what? We're just going to use the darkest teal tone for the really dark areas that need lines, and let it live. And I'm, pretty happy about it. I think it looks good. They're a little bit less, what's the right word? I don't know. Like, they're a bit softer. The illustrations are a bit softer because it doesn't have any hard lines edging it. But I'm not mad at that, I'm overall really happy with how these came out. I definitely think that I am a little partial to the snake and the gator, but I do love the turtle. I love the texture on the shell, like I said, and I really like how I did the spots on the leopard gecko too. I kind of just overlooked her, but as someone who doesn't draw a lot of reptiles, I feel like it's really obvious that I don't draw a lot of reptiles. Like, I see how everything is like just slightly out of proportion, but I think they still look really good. It's a constant, endless learning, situation. Okay. rodents in browns have won. No need to re-vote. I'm gonna go ahead and cross out rodents in browns from my list because that was the one that was selected. And we're gonna do rodents in brown today. So, let's close the binder for now. We'll grab our cards, and then we need to get a color testing card. I'm glad you guys reminded me of rodents, and I'm glad I thought of, like, the pretty kind of cottagecore neutral tones, because I think that's gonna really be very cute for rodents. All right, let's pick our color palette. All right, we've got a lot of darker browns. I think I am gonna pull some of these. So you can see I've got a lot of dark browns in here. I'm definitely gonna pull you and you and you. I'm going to avoid anything that's this dark, I think. We've got cocoa, dull ivory. I love me some dull ivory. Champagne. Oh, you. That's dull ivory too, just in case. I think I'm gonna pick this, yeah, barley beige. What we're rocking. I think that may end up being our kind of pinkish tone. Milky white. And then eggshell, I think will end up being my sketching. This could also, we've got a powder pink. That might also be a good. Pale fruit pink. I don't think we want that one. This is silk. I do have this, like, really orange brown here, but I don't know. Let me set these here. What have we got rocking on this side? Reddish brass. I don't think I want redwood. Mustard. I think, oh, baked clay is a good one. It's like a little, maybe pale sepia. I'm tempted to try reddish brass and just see how it comes out. Let's see. Who are you over here? Charmois. Let's see. That is, so you're probably gonna go like there. You're gonna go here, I think. You're gonna go here. These three might end up being a little bit too similar in tone, but we'll see. I think that looks pretty solid. And then I did say I wanted to maybe hit it with a little bit of a green, but I want something that's not too poppy. So I think I might go with this pistachio green, or we could pull this green gray. I think that might be good color palette. This one might be too poppy. I might stick with the green gray. And then we also have some warm grays over here. I got W2, W3, 5. What's this one? That's 1. I don't know if I want to bring grays into it. We've got a cocoa over here. Araby cocoa. Oh, that's what I have right there. Okay. All right, let's take these guys. I'm definitely gonna refine this palette a little bit because this is a lot right now. And I've found that I've settled comfortably into using like 5 to 6 colors. If I do more than that, it tends to be too much. I'm gonna try and guesstimate the order of our palette. I think that one is actually, are you guys the same? No, this one is a yellow red. Pale sepia versus chamois. Got baked clay. This one is a little bit of a wild card. This one could be darker than these, but I actually think it's probably going to end up on that end. Let's see. These two the same? Hold on. E25. Oh, they are. Okay, those are both E25, so we don't actually need two of those. Then we've got our reddish, and then our green-gray, which I'm just going to keep as a thing. Hello! Welcome in. Okay. Akami. It's art! It is art! We are doing little artist trading cards. Yeah, green-gray for the eyes is exactly what I was thinking. Yes, we're doing art. Oh my god. I'm doing this little series of different colored animals, and chat has just voted that we are doing rodents today in brown tones. So we're working on our color palette right now. So I'm gonna go ahead. We've got, I'm gonna put the green gray right there. Yeah, I think that's not gonna pop too much from the browns. So let's see. Got our eggshell. That's probably gonna be our sketching tone. Milky white. These two, powder pink or barley beige, I think is going to end up being our, like, pink tone for the ears and stuff. That one's pretty. That one's actually pretty pink. So I think that one might end up being this one. A little bit dry. That one's a little... I'm not sold on dull ivory. Not sold on. Oh, you know what? Might like this one better for the pinks. It doesn't pop quite as much as this powder pink does. It matches the tones better, I think. All right. About that one not being. I do like that. It's sort of a gray. I'm gonna put two. Got pale sepia. Very yellow. Very yellow. Comparison to chamois. Chamois, I think. Oh, this is dry. Whoa, that's way darker than I expected. I'm not gonna use that because it's drying out, so we're just gonna go ahead and pass that off. I'm not in love with this yellowy tone. That might be. Oh, love this one though. Baked clay. Fuck yeah. I think I'm. Ooh! I just chucked the hell out of this yellow. I think I'm gonna cross this out. I don't like it. Don't like that one. And this one is Caribbean Cocoa. Okay. Pretty nice. And this one. Okay, I like all three of those at the end for sure. Not sold on this guy, because he's a little on the gray side. Yeah. Probably going to exclude this. I feel like I need a lighter brown, but not... It's not like the super light whites. Oh, show me. Oh no, that's another dull ivory. What about you? What are you? Sand. I don't think I have that one in the line. Let me look at sand here. I clearly need to replace some of my browns, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this sparingly because it looks a little dry. I think this one would go... probably. That will be good. Put these guys away. Not that one, because we're gonna use that as a little green accent. I love your model. Oh, thank you so much, Akame. I appreciate it. That's so very kind and sweet of you. Okay. Make sure that I don't have a refill for sand. Because sometimes... have rounds in my refills, just not sand specifically. Okay. That's all right, though. Okay. Now, we gotta decide what we're drawing. I said for sure a mouse and a rat, but we had a lot of options for other ones. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna turn off the webcam and get a web browser up so we can kind of Google for our references. Oh, I just realized my little bottom bar is still off from Animal Crossing. I was like, something is not right here. Turn that back on. Oop. There we go. Okay. You could do a chinchilla. That is the second suggestion for chinchilla. Oh, that's a cute mouse picture. Oh, they're so... why are mice so cute? Oh my god, look at his big old eyeballs. Oh yeah, capybaras are the biggest rodents, aren't they? I like this one too. Look at his big shiny eyes. Oh my gosh. I ordered the plush. I saw that, pup. I cannot wait to get them shipped out to you. I'm actually prepping a couple different shipments right now, so they should be going out tomorrow. That's the plan. Because obviously the post office isn't open today, so I can't mail anything today. But oh, look at the ratties. Look at the little ratties. That one's kind of cute. This one? I do like this one too. This is really cute. I put meow in my message. I did see that. I did see that. I still wonder how Fourth Wall works to send to Europe. I mean, it should be fine. If you're buying plushies, it's me sending them. If you're buying like any of the shirt designs and stuff like that, Fourth Wall handles the shipping. But usually, you know, it adjusts the shipping costs and stuff like that, and then there's just like you know, you have to look up whether your country does like tariffs and stuff like that. But I haven't had many issues shipping internationally. There've been a couple things that got returned to me, like, but it's pretty few and far between. Like maybe a handful since I started streaming. Oh, this guy's kind of seepy looking. Oh, I love this one with his little teddy bear. Oh my gosh, he's so fat. He's so fat. Love like a Dumbo rat. Rodents are so cute, it's not fair. Also, I get to do lots of really dramatic whiskers on these guys. This mouse is killing me. That one's a rat. That one needs to go over there. Okay. Well, I've had 2 suggestions of chinchillas, and I do like the idea of including a capybara. Oh, chinchillas are so squishy. Look at this guy. Oh, hello. Did not want to. Why? Why do you keep doing that? Just keeps randomly jumping back to that. Okay. There we go. That's cute. This is also just a good, like, standard cute. I really like it when they stand up and they put their little front legs. Oh, like this one. It's literally an orb. This is an orb. The rat has taken control. It has. It has. Oh, his happy little face. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Little Lemon, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. I'm looking up references right now. Hi, Lib. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, hi. I hope you had a wonderful time playing Tomb Raider Remastered. Were you doing 1, 2, or 3? Or were you doing all of them at once? Either way, welcome in, everyone. Hi, my name is Sky, if you don't know me. I use she, her pronouns, but any pronouns are fine. We are doing an art stream today. I'm doing traditional art. Oh, I forgot my little tangent. I'm gonna go back to that in a minute. Because I've just been wanting to get my hands, you know, hands doing actual stuff, you know. I love digital art, but I need tangible artwork. I need to do something that's permanent, you know, not something that I can like hyper focus on redoing over and over and over again, right? So, that's what we're doing. Okay. I do feel legally obligated to do a capybara. Oh my gosh, just this. Honestly, just this. The vibe, the most vibe creature that's ever vibed. Truly. Truly. No creature has ever been more vibes than capybara. Oh my gosh. Why do they look like horses? Or like Moose. This guy! He's a little soggy, but it's okay. He's just a guy. Goodness, I think I have to do one that's like straight on. Even though I love their profile, I love how rectangular their heads are. It's so crazy. You know, I'll open this one. Okay. Now I have to choose. I have to choose what I'm gonna draw. I think I like this one the best for my chinchilla reference. I like him stood up a little bit. I feel like I gotta do that one. Even though I like this one, this is just so funny. This is so fucking funny. Then I have a lot of references for my rat. I'm doing a lot of these guys, like, almost face-on, so I feel like I just need to commit to the face-on rodents, you know? Like, would it be easier if I did them sideways? Yes, but... between these two rats, I kind of think... So hard. I like that this one is, like, an orb. But I don't think I want to draw the little teddy bear. I think we gotta do that guy. All right. These are gonna be our references today. We're gonna start with the little mouse because I love him. For some reason, I always imagine capybaras with mandarins on top of their heads. Yeah, I don't know where that imagery started, but it is like it's an incredibly like common way of drawing them. I'm not sure why though. If someone could give me the like the history on that, I would be very interested to know. All right, let me turn the references on. There we go. Now you can see our mouse up in the corner here. And then I'm going to bump my camera immediately. And we're going to zoom the camera in. So also, we've got our color palette. This is our current color palette. I'm actually going to do another little swatch thingy here. These two, I'm having both of these incredibly pale colors might end up being a little bit redundant, but I think it'll be okay. I think these three at the back are really going to end up being our, like, most used colors. You. And you. That's our fresh one, and then we'll use this for our little highlights. A little pop of green. I think that looks pretty good. Satisfied with that. This is going to be our little pink highlight. Let's bring the camera down. But I'm just going to put that up there. Also, I'm going to sit my ass down, and I think we're going to listen to some people music. What do you say? What do you guys say? Should we do people music? A little Gaga? I say, I have to skedaddle, but have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Little Lemon. I hope you had a wonderful stream, too. Make sure you do self-care. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right, let's draw a mouse, shall we? I feel like I might not need both of these, but I'm gonna start with my super light color either way. So, if you haven't been here before, I beg you to trust the process. My camera is not going to show my sketch very well, but eventually it will simply appear as I slowly layer the colors up. I promise. It'll appear. All right, I gotta bring my mousey back up here. So cute. Kind of a slightly cocked. He's very pear-shaped. Got nose, mouth. Enormous eye domes. Huge. Big thing is that he is off the side there. Little cozies. Little toe. Okay. That looks pretty good. Oh, you're actually starting to kind of get the ghost image there. I'm too sleepy for the right command. You know what? That's so valid. Back when it was socially acceptable to have songs as ringtones, Edge of Glory was mine. I love that. Is it not socially acceptable to have songs as ringtones? Is that not socially acceptable anymore? Because I have a Pokemon theme song as mine. I mean, I guess my phone is like always silent, but so maybe that's what you're talking about. Like nobody has their phones. I socially accept it. Mine was Secondhand Serenade. I love that. Yeah, I mostly had like a lot of emo music. Obviously. Anyone surprised by that? Oh, got that? Hello, Stinky. Oh, going to lay down in his bed. Is that true, Douglas? You say woof woof woof. Kind of a wait. Ring and then belly. So we're gonna go over. Mostly. Kind of go. Okay. Triangle of dark fur. That. And. House is in. There we go. Okay. Then that. Get our little nose here. Know what I didn't? Pretty sure I have. Little pink lip down here. And technically we have some pink on our ear. Let's see, where's my pen bag? I do. There's my brown pen. Perfect. Oh yeah, we got big old ears. Color is really... This is much drier than I realized it was. Sparing with this one. It's not gonna be a filling. Go ahead. Or I put too much of that in there and just move to this guy.
Fun fact about this song, Love Song is not really a love song. She wrote this to the producers who said you need to write one to make you successful. She wrote this to tell them to F off.
I know, I literally love that fun fact. It's one of the reasons why it's in here. Once you know that, you're like, oh yeah, you can hear it in the lyrics, the intention. But it's so funny that, like, it kind of ended up being unintentionally a love song. I guess technically it's not a love song, it's an anti-love song. It's a breakup song. To blend a little bit more. Yeah. Little. This section. Oh shit, Sky's drawing me. Oh yeah, I feel that poke. It's been a big caffeine day today for me too. Sometimes it just be a multi-coffee kind of day, you know? Just old people things. Got our rusty brown. This is really present. Back on. Oh my god. Mystery skulls. We love to hear it. Oh, I gotta lower my. I forgot. I need to lower my camera, or it's gonna lose my face. 'Cause I'm giving up again. It doesn't matter. Mm. And it's what I hate the most. Ma. I can literally Like, just listening to this song, I can, like, watch this entire music video in my brain. I watched it so many times. In with the list. Oh, hello? Oh. 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 Did my phone just die? Whoops. I meant that to be plugged in. It sure did. But it's sure not right now. Whenever I hear this song, I bob my head like they do in the animated video. You can't not! Oh my god, Betty is visiting my hotel! Oh my god. We cursed you with her. Or blessed, depending on who you're asking. Blurst, perhaps? I'm gonna try and use our dried out sparingly now. Top of this gray. D&D, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, I'm waiting for my phone to get some charge. You know what? Hold on. We can do PNG for a minute. While my phone charges. Hope it's charging. Oh, yep, it's coming back on now. What? I discovered Mystery Skulls because of Owl and the animation. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people discovered Mystery Skulls because of the animation, in all honesty. Chill for a minute. Tube Studios coming back online. There we go.
Looks like someone's mad.
I'm not mad. I just didn't have face tracking for a minute. Let's do some line art on this little guy. Oh god, no, I can't do hide and seek. I feel like I skip it like every time, but you know, you just gotta be... No. Gotta be in a mood for hide and seek, I feel like. It might be depression. Big old eyes. Yeah. So true. We love a little blah. Blah moment. Let's do... Danny's, welcome in, welcome in.
Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to give.
So true. Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to give. Which is a lot when it comes to drawing rodents, I'm just saying. You know what this is also making me think of? Has anyone else seen that video that was going around on TikTok that the guy like voiced over of the squirrel like running up and being like, "Hey, hey, 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 you're trespassing." I don't know why. It's the positioning of the feet, I think, that's eliciting it in my brain. They have just like a little stripe here. Just a little guy. Okay, we need our white pen. Then okay. Little highlight on the nose. Really, I actually need to make her eyes darker. They're actually more, they have like a much more high highlight. Yeah, much more like that. There we go. And this side, it needs a little white highlight. Little bit right here. Okay. I think pretty good. I think there we go. That's perfect. The highlights weren't looking quite right, but now we're good. There it is. Want to know the holidays? I'd love to know the holidays. Little mousy. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Put the little line in here. He needs his little... That's better. Okay. All right, one down, several to go. We're definitely not gonna, as usual, I'm probably not gonna finish today. Because I got D&D after this, and I need to eat food. Which, incidentally, hold on. My husband and I were supposed to, or vaguely discussed dinner. Okay, he gave me, like, almost nothing to go off of there. All right, I'm just gonna add food to a cart and hope he sees it. I'm gonna do... Whoa, that is so many holidays. I put... that... I am so hungry today. Want those. I don't believe the hype. Okay, there we go. I put food in a cart. Hopefully tech husband looks. What I'll just do. There we go. Okay. Okay. Got one mouse. Clover! Hello! Welcome in, Clover Raiders! Welcome to the art stream. Kicks your door open. Oh my gosh, my door! My McFrickin' door! Welcome. We're doing a little traditional art stream today, drawing some cute little rodents in brown tones. But welcome in. Hi, my name is Sky. If you don't know me, I'm a plush dragon. I use she, her pronouns, but any pronouns are fine. Here, let me come to the, let me turn off my webcam for a second. Come to the center of the screen. Hi, hello. Welcome in. Clover, I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. Hello, hello. I'm working on a series of little mini artworks that are going to be available as prints through a little monthly print club that I'm doing right now. I've seen you on Insta before. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you guys for the follows. Love the pigeon. Thank you. Thank you. He is a problem. It's good to be able to catch the stream through a raid. Yes, we love Clover here. We love Clover. Oh my gosh. I literally can't wave fast enough. Hello everyone, how was stream? What were you guys up to with Clover? I don't think, did any of my mods do I'm gonna do a shout out.
Yes, hello. Bask in my greatness, the true star of the show.
Oh gosh. There we go. I'm not angry. It just is. Oh, it's we've got many emotions happening here. There we go. We were flipping burgers as a burger. Oh my goodness. Phone dying, but I followed, so I hope to see you another time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. I can't believe you were flipping burgers as a burger. It's burgerception. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Well, welcome. I hope that you guys are full of oh, I'm stuck waving now. I'm waving forever. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. It's like, you know, too many of you followed. It broke my hand. I just gotta keep waving now. Time to throw all the burgers. Hello, welcome everyone. Oh, I'm so sorry about the ads. It gave you too many buttons. You did give me too many buttons. Well, no, the problem is that I have a button on my stream deck that says wave, but it's not wave. I lied. I lied to myself. And I haven't corrected it. There we go. I haven't corrected it. We just avoided Clover's ads to get these ads. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I would have paused them for a period of time. We'll wait for the people. But welcome everyone. Welcome anyone who's not stuck in ads. Rude, really rude of Twitch, honestly. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the follows. Like I said, my name is Sky. We're doing an art stream today. If you'd like to give me a follow, I actually do art streams every Monday, and every 2 weeks I do art request streams. So you can actually save up your channel points to request me to draw things for you. And we gotta get a little blep in there while we're at it. Okay, where the heck did you know what, we're gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this right now. I'm gonna be an adult. Oh, it's to update. Never mind. It's being a problem. Not ad jail for the Raiders, no. And now another
Why
ad.
do we have hands? Well, there are many reasons. To pat the tube. To hold the tube. To cherish the tube.
Oh.
Forfeit all mortal possessions to
I
tube.
fixed it.
Get yours today so you can also cherish the tube.
Tube. And oh my gosh, this is adorable. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hi. Yes, you can cherish the tube, but only for a very limited time because there's only a handful of them left, honestly. But I'm gonna get back to arting. We're drawing rodents today, which I know some people don't like rodents, and I understand that. And if you need to head out, that's totally okay. I understand rodents aren't everybody's cup of tea, but if you want to hang out, do some traditional artwork with us, you certainly can. Let me push my thing back in here. There we go. Ads are finally over. Well, welcome, Lioness. Welcome everybody who's getting out of ads. Hello. They're just little guys. I agree. So, we just finished our little mouse. We're also doing a little rat, a chinchilla, and a capybara. I think I'm actually going to do the capybara next. I was originally going to do the rat, but I think we're only going to have time for maybe one more before I have to go play D&D. So, I have to eat dinner and then go to D&D. So I think we're going to do this very over it capybara as our potential last one. Capybara, yes, the largest rodent in the rodent family. You play D&D? I do. I actually play on a recorded campaign that goes out on YouTube. It's called Bits, Crits, and Halfwits. Here, let me do. I'm playing a kobold cleric named Knock. There we go. So you guys can check it out if you guys would like to check it out. There's links right over there. It's super duper fun. I'm a huge D&D nerd. I've played so much D&D over the last, like, 4 to 5 years. Oh my goodness. We miss Moomy. I'm not biased, look. We do love Newsen. We do love and miss Newsen, but, I mean, come on. Not so fun, you know? Also, I played Newsen for 3 years, and she had a good, you know, satisfying story end. I was happy with where her story went. And now we're gonna draw a capybara. Let's see. It looks like it's gonna be so funny drawing a capybara from the front. They're so funny. Really just like it's basically just a triangle. Thanks for the follow, Lioness. Your hands look like they'd be soft. You know, I try. It can be a little bit hard to keep your hands soft when you're an artist, but you know, I moisturize as much as I possibly can. And especially in the winter, dude. Oh my gosh, it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, we've been doing a lot more traditional art streams here on the channel, specifically because I was talking about this earlier, apparently there's a big trend going on online in general, where people are trying to they're calling it like, making analog bags or getting back to analog. And so, people in general are trying to spend less time on social media and more time doing like actual stuff in person, which has also been, I didn't see this trend until like today, but I was like, oh, hey, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So I guess I inadvertently fell into this specific trend. So, you know, but I am, and I'm encouraging other people to just like be more in your community, you know? Be more present in your life. We all got kind of messed up from COVID. It was kind of crazy. We were indoors for far too long, and we all sort of forgot what it is to be a person in society, and I think that's important. So we're getting back to it. How often do you stream? I stream every other day. So I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, generally. Sometimes it can be a little bit less. I also, if you want to do !Discord, have monthly schedules in the stream schedules in my Discord, where I try and lay out what I'm going to be doing in a given week, but sometimes I change it if I have flights of fancy. I'm also a big Pokemon card collector, so we do open Pokemon card packs here on the channel for my own personal collections. So if you enjoy card opening and you don't want to spend all your money on cards, you can watch me spend all my money on cards. But I just recently got a bunch more packs in, so we're going to have a pack opening probably later this week. I'm thinking maybe Friday, because I want to play the new Animal Crossing update on Wednesday. We just started that on Sunday. And I'm really excited to do more, but we had to do a lot of reading, so... Oh, this is going to be so cute. Okay, I'm just going to kind of do... big marks at the bottom here. I think that'll be good. I think I am going to line the eyes really quickly, though, because I want to make sure... Well, maybe I don't want to line the eyes yet. I want to make sure I get this heavy lid going on here. Penelope, hold on. I've not been listening to Epic. Yeah, we can do strut. Okay, let me do. No. Me some. Oh yeah, Nathan Apollo. I love Nathan Apollo. There we go. I just started Pokemon again after 2 decades. My little brother wanted to learn and he picked up on it so fast. Started playing in the game, or like the video games, or the card game. It's a heck of a time to pick it back up. I feel like a lot of people are picking back up Pokemon card collecting because it's gotten so like popular online. And I support it. I'm glad. I just wish people would stop overbuying the product and like making it unavailable to literally everyone. Now I want to make sure they've got like a very heavy lid and eye situation going. I really want to make sure I convey that. Down. There we go. Gonna have that. Okay. Okay. Back to my even wider. So funny that you literally like cannot. There's no differentiating between neck and body on this. There's a very slight shadow that happens like right about here, and that's about it. They've got like, I guess it's mostly white on the like actual nose whiskers or like nose fluff. My brain is like, you're not doing enough detail on this. And then I look at the reference and I'm like, it's not there. It doesn't exist. He's just a guy. Very potato shaped. Yeah, very potato shaped. I guess we've got like a darker. I'd kind of cast. This is how we're gonna kind of. The length of the nose casts a shadow on the chest. That's really the main thing. Okay. A lot of this is light. So we're gonna make sure we don't bring too much dark color in this. I'm gonna go straight into kind of gray brown here. A lot of the places that are like gray to black is gonna be in this color alone. Definitely gonna have to come back into the and I think so there's the lashes on capybaras. So girly pop. A lot of their hairs kind of end in black. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that's the Cappy that stole my popcorn. He has the same shit-eating grin and cold, lifeless eyes. You know? Maybe all the capybaras just talked about it, you know? Like, the capybara who stole your popcorn came back and was like, by the way, check this out. I stole this person's popcorn. It was so funny. And now all of them know about it, you know? Okay. It's coming together. It's all coming together now. Avoid think too much of my one pen that's drying out, unfortunately. And we're gonna oh my gosh, skip! Oh my gosh, right to this one. Get our rusty. And I want to bring this kind of in from the edges.
That's what she said.
Oh, is that? She said little sparse, did she, Douglas? Are you sure about that? That to the light color. That. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna try and blend this all at the end. Thicker at the outside, like we've been doing. Sparser on the inside. It's lighter in the middle. Round. Banger indeed. I agree. You know what's funny is that it never plays my favorite epic song. I don't know why. It's already starting to blend the colors a little bit better. Oh, another blep? Alright. Little blep. Oh, you know what? I didn't do any of the rodents with a little blep. I usually do at least one blep. I guess I could add that to one. Rodents don't really blep, do they? I don't see rodents with their tongues out a lot. Oh. Down. Little Billy bust up. Hello, Hanky Stank. How you doing? My pepperoni has walked in. Okay. Perfect. My dinner's gonna get here very soon, so we're gonna wrap up once we finish our capybara. Perfect timing. bits together a little bit. Okay, let's go. Let's get our little lines in here. Have the girly pop lashes. I love the lines always like bring it together. Also, we gotta get these like whiskery vibes on here. Yeah, we're drawing a capybara. As requested by chat. Little whiskers. Fur on the body kind of does like a whoop, like a little flip outwards, you know? A little curly. want to bring this guy back in. Let's this another layer. It's a little better. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Let's give a little bit more shape. Okay. Let me grab my white here. We don't really have a lot of highlight in the eyes for our reference, but I'm gonna add just a smidgen. Like, it kind of wakes the eyes up. Little. Right? Hard pen. That little fluff highlight in there. Here. Hey, I think that looks pretty good. Our little capybara. To go with our little mouse. I can't get over how funny this capybara looks. Oh my gosh, she's so good. Who doesn't love a little capybara? We're gonna little line at the edge. There we go. There's our two. Yeah, big friend, little tiny friend, and big friend. So perfect. So ideal. I'm gonna bring. I don't know if it's gonna make that big of a difference, but got pretty dark eyes, so Okay. The eyelids were standing out just a little bit too much for me. And it's 6:53, so I'm gonna go ahead, put my pens back in order. Like that. And then I'm gonna do the other two of these later, but do the eyes have a come hither look? I mean,
Does anyone here
they
know
do
how to
have
traverse
a
the
very,
multiverse?
like,
No?
heavy lidded
Just me?
eye
Well, okay then.
going on. So, you know. It does kind of just give them that look, I think. Okay. Go ahead and turn my reference off. And I guess I'll do the rat and the chinchilla later. Coconut doggy. You know what? You're not even wrong about that. All right, let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys. Where'd my card go? Moved them somewhere and now don't know where. She was a girl. My. I literally just had those earlier. Did I knock it on the ground? Well, I was gonna put these in card protectors, but my card protector. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Then we can go ahead and put these two in the binder. I think I'm just gonna put a page in at the end. There we go. One mouse and one apparently coconut doggy, which I do think is very funny name for capybaras. And I kind of love that. And then I'll get the other two done later. I didn't end up using the grayish green though. I kind of like them. They didn't really need the little color pop, even though I do like the grayish green as a color, but you know, they're cute the way they are. And then I'll do a rat and chinchilla later. Okay. Webcam, go ahead and slide over here. All right. Let me find somebody to raid. Let's see you later, boy. I'm gonna move my face tracking again. There we go. That was fun. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Let me see. I'm gonna send you guys. Oh, so many of my friends are live today. Wow. I'm gonna send you guys over to Owl, I think, who's playing Fields of Mystria today, and he just started, so perfect timing. Oh wait, yes. Well, no, he didn't just start. Is he ending? Okay, maybe I'll do someone else. It looks like Owl might be ending stream. Okay. Instead, then I'll send you guys to Moon to Core, I think. Since it looks like he's wrapping up. Oh, and my dinner just got here. Okay. For more art vibes, we'll do a little boogie. Do a little art raid. There we go. If you don't have the emotes, feel free to use whatever emotes you want. Just go give Moon some love. They are an incredibly talented artist, so you're gonna enjoy it. I have commissioned them many times. Fellow VFur member. I love Moon stuff, and it looks like they're hanging out with a bunch of friends while they draw, so it should be good, chill vibes. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're gonna be back on Wednesday. We are gonna play Animal Crossing, and I am gonna try and get through the paid DLC so that I can have a little bit more freedom with the new free DLC, so we'll see how that goes. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't already and you'd like to, check out the Discord. Be notified when I'm going live, become a member of the community, all that good stuff. And then, of course, check out the shop. You can actually subscribe to my mail club right on my shop. And if you were curious about trying to get some of the artwork that you saw today, my mail club is what I'm doing all of that for. You get a little monthly curated mini card-shaped print set every month. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out, Snyder. I'll see you at D&D very soon, and have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everybody!